Now, if 2x plus 1 is a factor of the following polynomial, find the value of k, hence find the other two factors, okay? Now, what I'm going to get at here is the following, right? Remember we said earlier on that x squared minus 3x minus 4 is an example of a quadratic. And we said that x minus 4 and x plus 1 are solutions to this, yeah? Now I could prove this two ways. I could divide x squared. I could divide x minus 4 into x squared minus 3x minus 4. Everybody happy enough with that? A quicker way, in some cases, particularly when the letters start showing up, is just to sub in x equals 4. So imagine this, alright? Imagine I said x minus 4 is a factor of, imagine I turned 3 into a letter. I'm going to pick a letter for 3. Px, yeah? So we know p is equal to 3, that's the answer to the question, but how do I prove that? So I'm saying x minus 4 is a solution to this here. Everybody happy enough with that? So there's two ways I could try this out. The first way is by long division, and you're going to see that it's going to be a bit more of a battle than we may like, and I'll show you how to do this way. X into x squared goes x times, multiply it back out, 4x, yeah? Turn it into a, anybody? What? Turn it into? Turn it into a minus and a plus. Now here's the hard part. X squared minus is the other x squared, yeah? What's 4x minus px? Nothing you can do, is there? Because you don't know what p is. We know p is 3 if we get the answer correct, but we don't know what it is right now, yeah? So we're just going to write down 4 minus p times x. Do you see what I did there? I just factorized it. I didn't do anything else, yeah? And there you're going to have minus 4 over here. Now look at it, and you're going, how many times does x go into 4 minus p times x? Another question would be 3x. How many times does x go into 3x? 3 times, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
So how many times would x divide into 4 minus p times x?
4 minus p.
Just 4 minus p. How many times would x go into 10x?
10x.
It doesn't matter what's in front of the x, just that the two x's cancel. So you're going to get plus 4 minus p up here. Okay? Now you look down and you go, alright, I now have to multiply x by 4 minus p, and I get 4 minus p times x. I now need to multiply minus 4 by
4 minus p.
which is going to give me minus 16
Plus 4p.
plus 4p. Change the signs. The two of them cancel to 0, don't they?
Yeah.
And if this divides in properly, this should also turn into a,
Just change signs.
it should turn into 0. So look at this. What you're going to have here is minus 4, minus 16. Did I change this? I changed the signs already. Oh, I didn't change the signs.
No, you didn't.
No, so that'd be plus 16 and minus 4. Plus 16 minus 4p equals 0. Bring the 4p to the right. Minus 4 plus 16, 12. 4p into that 3 times. Okay? You can get it out by long division. Who's really confused right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I'm going to show you an easier way to get it, especially when the letters start getting involved. Here's an easier way of doing the same question. Okay? What we're doing is, we know that x minus 4 is a factor. And what we're saying is, if x minus 4 is a factor, this must mean x equals 4 is a root. Basically, x minus 4 equals 0. Yeah? Sub in 4 for x. 4 squared minus p times 4 minus 4 equals 0. 16 minus 4p minus 4 equals 0. 12 equals 4p. Bring 4p over the other side. 4p travels from left to right. 16 minus 4 is 12.
Yeah.
P equals 12 divided by 4. 3. Much faster, yeah?
Yeah.
Why would it even show you the first way? What I'm saying is sometimes the first way you need to do long division, and sometimes you don't. Okay, so in questions like this one here, where you're given a factor and you're given this here and you're asked to find the value of k, here's what you're going to do. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to say 2x plus 1 equals 0. This means that 2x would equal, and x equals minus a half. Minus a half is an answer for this equation when it equals 0.
Does that equal 0?
We'll pause it here. As with all roots, when you substitute the value of x for the value of that root, what should happen is it should cause the equation to become equal to 0. 3/4 of this can be done by calculator. The parts that can be done by calculator are underlined in red. I then go over here and what I say is 2 times minus a half squared, yeah, or cubed. Over. Yeah, plus 7 times minus a half squared. I can't do that part. Plus 2. 7 over 2. 7 over 2 accounts for the red part. I still have to minus a half. Okay, is that alright? Bring the half k over the other side. 7 over 2 equals a half k. K therefore must be equal to 7. Cancel the 2's. 1k equals 7. Now you know that this here is 7. You're asked to find the other two factors. What's the best way of doing that then? Long division, exactly. So you go back, you rub all that out, and then at the very start, what you're going to have is 2x cubed plus 7x squared plus 7x plus 2. And then what else are you going to have?
2x plus 1.
Okay, divide. What goes here?
X squared.
X squared. And then what?
Change signs.
Then what? Next.
3x. 6x squared plus 3. Change signs. 2.
Plus 2. Multiply it out, yeah?
Yeah. Minus 4x minus 2.
X plus 2. Double minuses makes a 0. Now, it's that one by that one, which is 2x plus 1 multiplied by x squared plus 3x plus 2. Factorise that. Won't spend all day on that. X plus 2 and x plus 1. Are we happy enough with that?
Yeah.
All three roots. Now, that's question 7. Now 9. 9. Show that this is a factor, and then find the other factors. Now, stuff just got serious for a second, right? But look, it's the same stuff. This is a factor. Everybody agreed with that? So what's the root then?
2x equals
Yeah.
3, x equals 2, x root 2 over 2.
Okay. Replace any x's you see with
3 over 2.
and it should equal
0.
0. 4 times blank squared minus 2 times 1 plus root 3 times blank, yeah, plus root 3. Is that alright? Now, all we've got to do is fill in root 3 over 2, root 3 over 2. To give the illusion I didn't use my calculator too much, see if you just wrote down 0 equals 0, you aren't showing enough workings, are you? So what you could do is just say 4 times root 3 over 2, perfect, press the fraction button first. Yeah, 3. Next part, like why bother with all that really complex multiplication when you don't have to? Minus 3. And look, cancel, 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 cancel. We just have to prove it. Let's say root, hence root 3 over 2 is a root, which in turn means 2x minus root 3 is a factor. If that's a root, that's a factor. Okay? Now, here's the problem. You're going to have to find the other factors anyway, aren't you?
Yeah.
So, you're probably going to have to go down the
Quadratic, or long
division route anyway. Right, so we'll give it a go. So, what we have is, there's no, oh wait, it's a quadratic, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna multiply that out. I don't like the way that looks, do you? Minus 2 root 3 times x. Is everybody happier with that?
Yeah.
But still not great though, is it?
Multiply that again, did you?
No, that'll break up the x's into 2 x's. We don't really want that. Alright, now, let's see if we can keep the same thing going here. Ready for this?
Yeah.
4x squared divided by 2x.
2x.
Multiply 2x by 2x.
4x minus 2x root 3.
Alright, that's a plus by the way. And then 2x root 3, or 2 root 3 x. You happy enough for that?
They're not a minus still.
2 times root 3.
Yeah, sir, I think that's a minus still.
Which one?
That you changed.
This not 2x by
No,
root
4
3.
squared plus 1, like the top line. Is that not still a minus?
The one before the one.
No. It's basically a minus 2 root 3. It's still minus. The plus 1 doesn't change that. If you multiply that in, Sean, it still turns out to be minus 2 minus 2 root 3.
Yeah.
Now, change sign, yeah? Minus and plus. Here's the great thing now. Look at that. The 2 root 3x and the other 2 root 3x. One of them's positive and the other one's sweet. Minus 2x plus root 3. And after that then, minus 2x divided by 2x. And after that, right?
Yeah.
Good. Alright guys.
Did you?
Okay, last one. 15, yeah? You should be a bit confused this time out.
Yeah.
You should be finding it difficult, okay? Just hit the videos later on. I'm going to give you 6 questions. Go over them pretty detailed and come in with me with really precise questions tomorrow, right? And we'll fix it up. Sorry, Monday. Okay. Now, so this one is divisible by this one. This one is a factor of the big one. Find the value of p and the value of q. Now, here's what I'm going to do, right? If that's a factor, what does that mean? I can find 2 roots, yeah? 2 roots I can find. Factorise it. The other two factors are going to be x minus 3 and x plus 1. They're both divisible into that there. Yeah? Remember what I said, when letters are involved, you don't generally want to do long division until all the letters are gone or found. Yeah? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to say x equals 3 is a root and x equals minus 1 is also a root. You happy with that? We're going to sub it in up here. And when I replace all the x's with zeros, what should happen? So when I replace all the x's with 3's, what should happen?
Hit 0.
It should hit 0. And because I'm lazy, control group up, clone. I'm going to use that again later, so I don't want to draw it out a second time. Alright, now try 3 first. 3, that's squared. Just made a mistake there. 3 squared, 3q, yeah? 3 cubed?
No.
27. 27p. 3 squared? 8 times 9? 72. 3 times q? Plus 6. 27p plus 3q?
Plus 78.
78. Bring it over to your side. What?
Equals minus 78.
Minus 78. I'm going to divide everything by 3. So I get 9p plus 1q equals minus 26. Now, I've done it for 3. What do I have to do it for now? Minus 1. If you look at this equation here, guys, you have one equation, but how many different letters do you have? 2. That's impossible. That means I need a second equation. So I went after using minus 1 instead. Okay, minus 1, 1, minus 1, minus 1. Minus 1 cubed, so minus 1p. 8 times minus 1 squared?
8 plus 8.
Plus 8.
Oh,
Minus q. Yeah? And then
minus 14.
okay, and what next? Add downwards. It's a simultaneous equation. Minus 8p equals minus, 8p equals minus 40. P therefore will be minus 5. Now see this equation here, yeah? That's the same thing as p plus q equals 14. You happy enough with that?
Why?
Well, multiply both sides by minus 1.
Alright.
And then replace p with minus 5. And therefore q will have to equal 19. Okay. Alright guys. What was that?